Stuck in Traffic for 10,000 Years is the name of a report done by the Canadian Chamber of Commerce on current issues that the country's facing with infrastructure and how funding can solve those problems.
The federal government has committed to spending $180 billion in infrastructure funding. It is really, really important that we get that investment right, because if we don't, we're going to be left with a massive debt and nothing to show for it. So we need to ensure that the funds are allocated effectively and efficiently in the right types of projects, and projects that support our long-term growth in our economy.
The Oakville Chamber says that those projects need to be evidence-based and prove that they can actually grow the economy and create jobs. In the report, there are 7 issues that the Chamber believes will solve infrastructure problems.
The first will be no surprise to people in the Halton region, and that is road congestion has to get addressed in large urban centers. The other thing we need to do is facilitate trade along the Asia-Pacific Gateway and Corridor. Those markets are really growing, and we need to have access to those markets for our goods and services. We need to improve digital access and infrastructure, of course. That's becoming a bigger part of our life all the time. We need to maximize the potential of Canada's north. There's great potential up there that needs to be maximized. We need to enhance the Ontario-Quebec trade corridor that gets back to transportation again. And we need to get Canadian oil and gas to markets. We're missing out on a huge opportunity there. Then, of course, green electrification and transmission. We think that is a great opportunity for Canada.
A study can be found in that report which lists the extra travel time commuters are experiencing due to traffic in Canada's major cities. Toronto ranks number 1 at 51.6 million hours per year spent in traffic, awarding the GTHA with some of the worst bottlenecks in Canada.
People here won't be surprised to learn that 10 of the top 20 bottlenecks in Canada exist in the Greater Toronto Hamilton area. And the number 1 bottleneck, no surprise to people in Oakville, is the 401. So we need to address those issues for sure. Some of the solutions we see: improved management and maintenance of transportation assets, increasing the share of the existing federal infrastructure funding through programs like the Gas Tax Fund. That would help municipalities so that they can invest in local, again, evidence-based priority projects. And we want to foster transportation innovation to reduce congestion on existing infrastructure. So that would be things like autonomous vehicles and carpooling, those kinds of initiatives.
As John Sawyer said, carpooling and taking public transit are effective ways to reducing traffic, and it also keeps less pollution in the air. In the end, it's a collaborative effort that can solve Canada's infrastructure problems. Reporting for Halton Insider, I'm Shane Lansing.